Hello, wonderful and amazing parents and guardians. My name is Ms. Rodriguez. I'm the school counselor here at PS20 School, and I want to create a quick tutorial video on just what's currently available, which is our Explorer Middle School. Explorer Middle School is a school, it's a middle school, it's a Hudson County Schools of Technology. That's the umbrella it falls under. There's other schools that fall under that umbrella as well, which are High Tech, which is a high school, County Prep, which is a high school, and then Explorer, which is the middle school. Explore accepts anywhere between usually 50 to 60 applicants. I think it's going to be 55 this year. And it's a great school. It's a great opportunity for our students to apply. I always tell them and encourage them to like know that you are amazing, right? Why not be one of those students that might be selected for this school? It's probably the most competitive school to get into. Like I said before, it's a pool of people that they accept, students that they accept. But what's unique about this school is they accept it from all schools in Hudson County. So all 13 cities in Hudson County can apply to this school for admission. They do provide busing. There's certain designated bus stops that they can pick up students from. So I wanted to share the application really quickly because what I do love about the school is that everything is online. Like everything you can think of, you can find online. Everything is done online. So I'm going to quickly share my screen. So when you go to, I would just go to Google. I would Google Explorer Middle School. Once it pops up and maybe Explorer Middle School, Jersey City. Once it pops up, this is their website. And you want to click on admission, which is this right here. Once you click on admission, everything you need to know is here. All of the deadlines, where to apply, the links to apply, tutorial lessons, everything is on here. So for example, as I scroll down, I notice that the application opens up October 8th at 8 p.m. and it's closing November 14th. And that's a hard closing. So make sure if you decide or if you feel like this school may be a good fit for your child, you do the application. They said not to rush it, but make sure you get it in before that deadline so you don't run into any technical issues. If you want assistance with your application, you click right over here on this green button and it gives you a step-by-step tutorial guide on the application process and how to fill it out. You do have to be a resident of Hudson County. Everywhere on here is the link to the admissions page. What's really, really important is that you must use a personal email account. Do not use your child's email account. Like, at least don't use the child's school email account, the JCPSNJ account, because important information will be sent directly to you, like the link to get onto the application, the acceptance letter, the every time a teacher or myself as a school counselor submits a letter of recommendation, it pops an email in your account saying it's been completed. So it's a way to kind of hold it, hold everything accountable. And the application's pretty self-explanatory. It runs through the whole application for you. There's an email verification. That's why it's important to make sure you type that email in correctly. It's going to have you go back to your emails to verify the email, and then that's when you can actually start the application process. Um, and everything's on here, and they also have a language option as well. So if you decide to, you can toggle between a different language if you want to, and you can start the application, save it, and finish it later as well. You're not committed to doing one sitting for the whole application. Once you get that, you're going to have to sign it just to verify that you know what all of the deadlines are. Um, and that's it. You're pretty much going to walk through the whole application. You have to type in your students' information, the demographics, the letter of recommendation. Everything's on there. Now, for letters of recommendation, you are going to need your child's, it's going to be an academic teacher for third, fourth, or fifth grade. So what does that look like? If your child had the same teacher from third, fourth, and fifth grade, that can be difficult, right? Well, no, we can also use our specialists, their academic teacher like Mrs. Mark, Miss Lagunas, Mrs. Scagno, maybe even Mr. Mark, if you want to, if you feel like that would be a good option. Where do you find these email addresses as well as my email? You need my email. If you go onto our school website, go to PS20, um, and go to our school website and you go under our school and you go under school directory. I purposely created this so that all of the email addresses are visible, as you know, to see how they're all visible. So for example, I'm just making this up. Let's say you wanted Mrs. Mark or Miss Lagunas to be one of the academic references. Their email address is right here. You can just copy and paste it right off the website. All of the teachers are on here listed by last name that are currently employed in our school. Really important, mine down here. Mine looks a little different, so I wanted to point that out. I am Myra Rodriguez, but my email is mrivera4@jcboe.org. They also ask for my phone number listed right over here on the website. You use the school phone number 201-369-2630. Everything you need is on here. If there's a teacher that your child has currently maybe works at a different school, don't worry about it. We'll get you their information because you can utilize them as well. You can utilize their email address. I'll get you their email address and their school phone number as well. On here as well, you'll notice here's the application right here. So you click here to apply. Here's also their open house presentation. If you weren't able to make it to their open house, you can click right over here and view the whole presentation and kind of know what Explore Middle School is about. See if it's a good fit for your child, because it may not be, or it may be. So here's all the deadlines on here. Everything's listed on here in terms of the deadlines. The letter of recommendation, once you type in your teachers' email addresses, they need 2 of them, that the teachers take care of their letters of recommendation. It gets then sent directly to Explore Middle School. So I just wanted to, it just kind of goes over the whole part of the application so you get an idea. There is a parent guardian questions as well you're going to have to answer. So here's a heads up of what it looks like before you open the application if you wanted to see it. And there's also a student essay on here as well. That's mandatory as well for the student to fill out and to write about. So all of it's listed on here, what the school fees are, the guidance criteria, what I'm going to be looking for in terms of recommendation letters, and also what their review committee criteria is as well. So everything you need is actually listed on here. I encourage you to apply if you feel the school would be a good fit for your child. Please make sure to adhere to all of the deadlines because they're really strict with that. I do want to mention on our application that there is an option, there's a new option this year, and it's a portfolio, student portfolio. So while you're on the website, and you go down to where it says student responsibility, here is the essay that they're required to write. So you can give your child a heads up on what the essay looks like. And then right here is an optional, it's optional. It's a portfolio that they can create, but it's laid out exactly how they want it. So what you would do is click on there. And it gives you the directions, like it gives you an actual template for you to use. I know they were really strict with the amount of slides that were allowed to be on there. I believe it was 8 slides. And it's really important that you use, again, a personal email account or Gmail account to create this Google slide presentation. Really important that it's not your child's JCPSNJ Google account. And only because if you use it, they don't allow outside people to, to view or to interact with our children. It's a safety feature that's on their personal Gmail account. That's why it's important that this is not a school Gmail account, okay? On there, it tells you exactly what to do. It's important that once you open the template, you make a copy of it. Your child should be aware of how to use Google Slides. And then they're going to, after they name it and make a copy, there's a specific name they want you to give it. Just kind of go through the tutorial. It's really important that when you share it, and this is the directions right here, you make sure that anyone, it's not restricted. I mean, anyone can view the presentation. So you have to change that from restricted to anyone with the link. This is a step-by-step direction. So you can just literally print this and follow the step-by-step. So this isn't a way and an option, and it tells you about how to add it onto the Google slide how to add it onto the application. So this is just an extra way to kind of showcase your child's strengths, their special skills, what they've been involved in inside and outside of school. I know there's a limit on how many slides you can create. They do want like picture proof of things as well. Like if they're volunteering somewhere, a picture of it, or if they're in like part of our drama production, maybe a picture of them that you've taken of them like on stage during one of our plays. So that is it. Definitely, it's an option. It's optional. You're not obligated to do it, but if you want to, you can add that onto your application. And that's it. I just wanted you to have this tutorial, have everything that you need. We'll get you whatever information you need. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me. My email's on the school website. You can also call the school and ask for me. Have a super amazing day.